Hey gang, it's Ark. Today I'm going to be playing He Is Coming. This is a sort of a old school roguelike with some dungeon crawler elements. It's very compact and lightweight, so it has short runs. I played the heck out of the demo version of this several months back, and now that it's out in early access, I figured we'd try a series on it. So let's get into it. I have not played the, well, this isn't the full version, but it's the early access version. I might see if I can click to skip. No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay. We will take our time with this intro. I'm not a big fan. I guess I could hit escape maybe to completely skip the intro, but they should let you click through the scrolling text, because this is really slow to read. And then it doesn't appear that I can click to, like, skip to the next page. You probably only have to watch this once, but still. Might have to turn the volume down just a little bit on the music. We will not allow another hero to rise against him. Alright. Fired up. This is a temporary buff active on your first run. Enable it for future— oh my goodness, you get 10 extra health and an attack. Can enable it for future runs. Yeah, I think I read something about this in the patch notes. Okay, I'm fairly experienced with this game, so I do not need that. This is way too powerful. Let me just show you some features of the game. So you go through a day-night cycle, and there's 3 of them, and then you can fight the boss. And if I hold tab, we can see the enemy that we're going to fight here. So you can see the stats. And the way the fights work is it's completely deterministic, at least in all the ones that I've seen. So you can sort of calculate out how the fight will go in advance. This is such a huge buff. I mean, it essentially gives you twice the amount of attack and health for your first run. So we might do a fun run on this later, but I'm just gonna do normal. So let's just do fight boss. That'll end this run. Yep, battles resolve automatically. I already know how all this works. I'll explain it as we do it later on. I'm just gonna play through this really fast so that we can... Well, see, you almost can beat the first boss without any items with that starting buff. Okay, so what do we get here? Journey's beginning. Horned helmet. Okay, so you can start to earn items, it looks like, even without winning anything. Horned helmet gained thorns. Oh, lose your first battle. Okay, so it's just, completing challenges unlocks new items, unlocking 2 or more adjacent challenges. Okay, let me just see this. We get this, and then... I see. So once we unlock some things, we'll know what the achievement requirements are to unlock new items. I did see some complaining in the reviews of this that the more you play, the more items you unlock, and that actually makes you slightly weaker because the item pool is diluted. I didn't experience that in the demo. I mean, it's sort of true, but you also get access to new items, so it kind of has I mean, you can build more types of things, so I don't expect that to be a big issue. Alright, so let's start our first real run here. Now we don't have that buff active. Our first enemy is Ironstone Golem. So exposed refers to the this armor value. Wow, this guy is really strong. So once I knock his armor out, he loses 3 of his 4 attack. So you want to do a build for this boss that quickly gets through that first health amount. And I'll show you some of the ways that we can do that. So we just move around and it consumes time up here, and we can look for items. So this will heal me when I get wounded. That gives me a bunch of armor. Let's see, this is a new item. I've not seen this in the demo. Frostbite Trap. Wounded, give the enemy 3 freeze. Okay, so this seems good against the first boss because when I get hurt, like when I get down to half health, his attack will be halved, which means his attack will only be 2. For 3 turns. Let's try it. It's probably not the best item for fighting these little enemies, but we'll see what we can do here. I'd have to fight this spider. I don't have any items to get to that, or I could go around. Let's just go this way. When night comes, the enemies do come after you. I want to get some better items before we fight anything, and you'll see why soon. Because the enemies can do quite a bit of damage to you. Looks like we have a waypoint down here. I'll try to trigger that. Yeah, not the best. Now this Raven, I believe, only steals gold from you. So this might be a reasonable first battle. Yeah, they do no attack. So I'll just hit play here and we can see how it works. Yeah, they hit me for 0, I hit them for 1. And normally they would be stealing 1 gold from me, but because I have no gold, I don't have to worry about this. I don't think you get the gold back when you kill them. You do get 1 gold when you kill an enemy, so we now have 1 gold. Let's see, do I have time before night to come up here? Probably not. That wolf's probably going to attack me. Yeah. Let's go this way. You can rest at the campfires at night, so depending on what I see here, I might try to do that. Yeah, we just got a couple of enemies, so I'll fight this wolf. It's probably going to be painful. While the player has 5 or less health, wolf temporarily gains 2 attack. Okay, so that's not too bad, so we're just going to trade 1 for 1 for a while here, and I just have to make sure not to fight wolves when I'm low health. And I'll speed this up to 2 times once we've seen more of the enemy types. So it seems like I could probably have time to kill this guy and then rest at the campfire. Let's try that. Hopefully I have enough time to get back. Oh, and he goes first because he has higher speed, so we're actually going to take, yeah, we're going to take a big hit here. Wait, I'm confused. What? Oh, I gave him freeze, so never mind. My freeze counteracted that. That's cool. Alright, so we're going to try to make it up here before the night ends. Looks like we will just make it. We're going to sleep until next day and restore 10 health, so we're wasting very little time here. And now we can go up and hit this chest and waypoint. Okay, so we got Boots of the Hero for 2 speed. Featherweight Blade gives speed as well. This is a pretty decent weapon. I know there will be better weapons against this boss. I'm trying to think if I want to go ahead and commit to this weapon. I think I'll look for a better weapon, actually. So let's do Boots of the Hero. And let's pick up this waypoint, that way we can come back here at some point if we need to. Could hit this. I'm trying to remember if there's a way to press shift to enter map mode. In this mode, you can hover over events on the map to view more details. Yeah, waypoints. Hovering over waypoint in map mode and pressing space. Yeah, so I can see more of the map here. It looks like we've got several chests that we ended up skipping up here. Let's go ahead and go through this wolf. And I'll pick this up to 2 times battle speed. Now the spider, I think, does damage to you if you have low speed. So I should be fine with 2 speed. The enemies do get stronger when you go to the next boss enemy. Yeah, it deals 3 damage if it has more speed. So we have 5 money. We can eventually find shops where we can spend money. Okay, so exposed, restore 3 health. This is kind of useful just to sustain me through some of these early fights. However, another Boots of the Hero is actually really good. You can eventually find places where you can combine 2 identical common items. These ones with the green are common. So I think I am going to, even though this doesn't really help me at all right now, I think I am going to take those Boots of the Hero. I'm not too concerned about actually losing right now. And high speed is good for this boss if I can find things that synergize with it. So let me just go up here and get some more items. We're probably going to need to find another campfire to sleep at tonight. I don't know if we can make it through the spider and the bear. Give the enemy 1 freeze. Okay, I think I might pick up this vampiric wine. That'll help me with sustain so I don't need to rely on campfires. Don't really need... This is also really good against the boss, though, because it, will have his attack on the first turn. I think I'll pick this up. Because look, when we get wounded, we'll lower their damage and heal. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Item slots are numbered. Item in slot 1 will trigger before the item in slot 2. Right. Oh, that's nice that they added the numbering system. You just kind of had to assume the order before. So when I'm wounded, it'll first freeze them and then heal me. Okay? Now because of that, I can probably afford to just go grab this other item. I'm trying to remember how waypoint... Yeah, I can jump to that waypoint at any point. So let's go ahead and fight these 2 enemies. Now, you know what? This is kind of a waste of time. Faster than late. Okay, so that must be something for having high speed. I'm actually going to skip this for right now because I have all my item slots filled up. If I'm lucky, I can find a combiner guy. So let's just go this way. Could be a weapon. Or I could replace... This frostbite trap probably isn't that useful. Okay, so we got an Elderwood Staff, which is a slight upgrade. This is actually really good, though. Cracked Whetstone. So the idea with a speed build is there's items that can give you extra attacks on your first turn. So if you stack this with the speed and those items, you can quickly beat down an enemy like this. So it looks like we're going for a first strike build for this run. And I am going to pick up this Cracked Whetstone and replace this. Okay, let's see what this is. That's a spider. I think I want to just explore a little bit. We've got a raven there, so I think we'll go over here and grab... Oh, that's a fairy. Fairies transform items to a random thing of the same type. I think I'm just gonna keep going. That's jewelry. Which is just, special types of items. Is this a fortune teller? How do I determine this? It told me at some point. Oh right, I can move around like this. Crystal ball, yeah. So that's gonna tell me where a certain type of event is. So we're gonna go, this guy is the, golem, I think, that combines 2 common items. So we definitely want to go find that and combine our items. So I'm looking at the time. I think I have enough time to get up there, combine those, and then maybe find one more item. We still only have a wooden stick, so this could be a loss if we can't find a weapon in time. So we're heading up here. This does not look like it's guaranteed to connect. So just out of curiosity, I'll have 3 attack on my first turn. Yeah, I absolutely cannot beat him with the items I have right now. So we have to get something before... Yeah, this might be a loss. We might have to start over. One thing I could do is just try to get lucky. I don't think I have time to walk over here. Let's see, it's gonna be night. And I likely don't have time to walk over here, come back for this item after I combine. So we might just have to grab it now and hope it's one of those good weapons. Oh, perfect. Well, no, that's not perfect after all, is it? That's too bad. I mean, it is a high-speed item. But it's not the one with the speed synergy where you actually get extra attacks. Well, I think we will die if we don't have something better, so I'm gonna do this. Because it doesn't take up one of these 4 slots. It replaces my basic item. Alright, now these guys have thorns. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. I do have that healing item, so should be okay. Let's see, battle start, he gains 3 thorns, and what do thorns do? Planned pain, okay. Probably just for triggering wounded or something like that. Yeah, now we get the stomps from the boss coming. So I'm going to quickly go here, we're going to combine these, and then if I'm lucky... So now we get 4 speed from a single slot. If I'm lucky, I will find another item before the boss attacks. And ideally... Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to heal. So hopefully this is an item. It's probably not, though. It's probably an enemy. This has 2 paths coming off. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, it's a fairy. We could... I guess it's time for calculation. So, I attack first. I do 4 damage, and then 2 damage per turn. So, I attack 4, and then he has 11 health, and I have to hit him 6 more times. He will definitely kill me easily with my current items. So, I think... we have 2 choices here. Either we gamble this and turn it into a random golden item, or we gamble this and turn it into a random common weapon. Because the fairy allows you to gamble items. I think this is good. This is... I mean, we could gamble this, but I don't think it's going to turn into anything that's going to completely change the outcome of the battle. These kind of synergize together, so I think I'll keep those and roll this. This is very unlikely to work, but what can you do? Just do this. And on hit, restore 1 health. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do it. We'll still fight the boss and see what happens, but I'm pretty sure we have lost. Not surprising. So let's just go and play this on slow and see how the battle goes. So the way this works is you have to get through, I think, 3 of these bosses, and then that's the end of the run, although there may be extra content. Let's play this a little faster. So we got hurt, we healed from this, and now he's gonna kill us. Yeah, he still had 9 armor. Okay, so faster than light. Oh, I might not have even been able to find that item, now that I think about it, because it might not be unlocked. Interesting. Okay, outspeed a spider, gives you agile edge. Battle start, gain 1 additional strike. This is one of the things that I was talking about, where you get additional hits on your first turn. Although this is a new type of thing that we haven't seen yet, so I'll talk about that when we get there. Okay, so let's try again. Oh, we also earned ice spikes. Planned pain is planned pain. Wait, what did I oh right, trigger wounded on your own turn. Oh, okay, so that's actually harder to do. How did I trigger it on oh, because they had thorns. Okay. Yeah, so thorns reflects damage to you when you hit someone. Or I guess your thorns deal damage to them when they hit you. Oh, ice spikes is cool. If you have freeze, gain 5 thorns. Wow, okay. Yeah, these water-themed, the freeze-themed items are completely new to me. I haven't played with those. Alright, let's start over, and I'm going to go a bit faster through the start of the run here. So clearly we're going to go grab the free item and see what we can get. Ice block shield, that is a ton of armor and freeze. Loose change, gain 3 gold at the start of every day, so that would be 1-2 times before the boss. Blood Moon Werewolf. So this guy, you just, as long as you don't get below 50% health, he's not too bad. So certainly stacking a ton of armor and having freeze at the start of the battle would be a good way to do that. There's that featherweight blade again. Yeah, I think we'll just go for the ice block shield. This is a nice thing that's going to prevent us from taking any hits early on, because 8 armor and they essentially have their first 2 hits. It's going to be very hard for them to get through. Okay, let's go this way so I can choose a path. Let's go ahead and see, because the bear does extra damage to armor, so I want to see, let's put this on, well, we'll go on 2 times. So while I have armor, he gains 3 attacks, so he's dealing 4 damage. Wait, why am I, oh, because I'm hitting his armor, okay. So he's actually doing, wow, this fight takes a long time then. I didn't realize he had armor. I need more, attack. Okay, let's go here. Wounded, give the enemy 3 freeze. We got leather gloves. Oh man, double loose change would have been a funny start. I think we'll get a little bit of health and speed. I'm not gonna worry about trying to build a huge economy with this loose change. Let's just try to get a run that actually takes off. I have 1 gold, so I'd rather not fight the Raven. Let's go grab this jewelry. So jewelry is, I think it's rings, crowns, and earrings. And they all have slightly different types of effects. So we can't take this or we'll have 0 attack, which will be terrible. Deal 1 damage every other turn, gain 1 armor every other turn. Well, looks like we're going for some sort of armor damage reduction build. Let's go check out the fortune teller, I think. I don't really want to go through the bear. At least not right now. I think the bat restores health. Okay, so we have a, I forget what this is. This is an, this is where you can add oil to your weapon, which just gives it a slight additional effect. This is a merchant. Oh, this is where you can add those edges to your weapon, like the one that I saw. I guess we'll reveal this. None of those are really things that I care about that much, but looks like we're gonna fight this wolf because he's coming after us. Oh, this might have been a really bad idea, actually. Because he's gonna, well, he has extra attack, but it's fine because we have so much armor. And you can see me gaining my 1 armor every other turn. So yeah, he's not even gonna get through our armor, even though he has all that extra attack from... Oh, I guess it's if you have 5 or less health. So because I had 6, he didn't even have the extra attack. Alright, let's carry on. Get this watchtower now. Unfortunately, since it's night, we won't be able to see much. This bear might kind of tear through us, now that I think about it. It's okay. So he has a total of 5 health. We have to hit him 5 times. We have to get through all this armor and then all of his... Wait, why is that not dealing any damage? What is going on here? We might die to this because I didn't understand something. Yeah, I died to the bear. Oops. I need to go back and I'll watch that later and figure out. It looked like I wasn't dealing damage to his armor, and there's probably a great reason for that. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. Okay, this is the run then. We got armor, we got Sword of the Hero. This is a nice basic starter weapon. Dealing 3 to all the enemies is really strong early on, so we'll just do that. And then let's go up here. I'm trying to take paths that have multiple directions. Let's see, boots for speed. Battle start, gain 1 thorns. Let's see, I want to deal a lot of damage. I don't know, I just don't really like either of these items that much, so I think I'm just going to go for this roast. This is not a very powerful item unless you get like a specific combination of things, but having some extra health gives you some leeway to play with. Could transform. Let's wait until we have better items for that. This guy has thorns. Let's just go straight through. It's night now, so we've got enemies following us. Looks like we're gonna have to fight this bear, but it's okay because we have no armor. So while the player has armor, bear temporarily gains 3 attack. Okay, that's a fortune teller, or a crystal ball, I guess they renamed it. Cauldron allows us to combine 2 food items that are different. We could get oil for this weapon. Let's just go for the I'll get the location of the cauldron just in case we find another food item. And there's a waypoint over here. Maybe we should go grab that before we head up and to the right. Very light on items so far. We're gonna lose our gold to this raven, unfortunately. I guess we get it back. Not that big of a deal. Well, we got a redwood roast, so we can actually combine these with the... that one guy, not the cauldron, because that requires 2 different items. I guess we're building some sort of weird health build that I don't know what it's gonna do, but... what is this enemy again? Razor Claw. Strikes ignore armor. Oh, I don't think I even looked at this yet. Yeah, so in a way the health build isn't that bad, because at least we're not building armor. After 3 strikes, lose 2 attack. And we've already got a 3 attack weapon. I guess we'll take this. And let's get this waypoint, and then I'll decide what to do. Alright, well clearly we'll go this way to get more items. I also want to get that to see what's around. Elderwood Staff I don't like. Cracked Whetstone is not great. Boots of the Hero. Minor effect. I don't think we're going for a speed build. I'll just take this. This might end up getting re-rolled to something else. At least we're gonna have 5 attack on our first turn, so we'll be able to one-shot a lot of enemies. A lot of these smaller enemies. Okay, now I wanted to see, because didn't we hit a, no, that was the previous run, I think, where I died to the bear. Alright, let's go this way, and I might loop up around, to here. We should try to hit a campfire tonight, too. We have a lot of health to heal. Good, I'll hit this during day, so we'll be able to see everything. Ooh, so we've got... This can only be opened at night, which we should have the timing to hit. That's a graveyard where you can get these sort of rare items. We have item slots open, although we won't after we hit this, probably. There's a campfire up there. I don't know, I'll have to make a decision. I prefer to just find an item that gives a little bit of passive healing, rather than worrying about the campfires, but, you know, sometimes you don't find them. That's more health. This is just more burst at the start of the fight. And I don't want that. This is a food item. I don't really like these bombs that much, but I think we're going to rely on just quickly killing things, so I think we're going to lean into that. I could have some sort of insane health build if I get, like, 2 of these and 2 of these and combine them, but health isn't that great. We're likely gonna end up tossing some of these items anyway. For this bear, we should basically one-shot now. Yeah, we do that damage, and then we hit him for 5, so he's dead before he does anything. Since we have such good attacks, I think I'm gonna go try to hit this graveyard during the night. And, now, unfortunately he does get to hit me once because of his speed. But that's okay. Yeah, looks like we're just barely gonna make this. I hope we don't get stuck in here. Oh, geez. That's kind of neat with my build. Oh. Oh, that's fantastic. Quick Growth Spear. Every other turn gain 1 attack and restore 1 health. So with a big health pool... The problem is it's every other turn, so it does take quite a while to build up. But having a large health pool, and I think this will trigger... I'm pretty sure this triggers on your first turn, so you don't have to wait one. So this will also give me 1 regen every fight. This gives me a ton of armor when my health is low, but it doesn't really work well against the enemy. Whenever you take damage, deal 1 damage. I don't really have any self-damaging abilities. Yeah, I think we take this and we try to build some sort of tanky self-healing health build. It's also wood, and these are wood, and there's items that synergize with wood to give you more health. So, yeah, let's do that. As you can see, it helps that I know a little bit about what some of the items in the game do. Now, it's nighttime, so we can't see where things are right now. I did hit a waypoint here. So all the question marks, I can't see what they are. We do want to get some oil and potentially an edge on this weapon. So let me walk for a little bit. Okay, so we got a bat there, we've got jewelry. That's a reroll. So it looks like we don't have the location of any of the types of items that we want. Okay, so let's just keep going for now. I do need to heal at some point. So he hits me down for 1, then I probably get a heal, yeah, when I attack. So it looks like this is a 3-attack weapon at the start, because I gain the attack before I hit. So yeah, this is just a straight upgrade over the hero's sword that I had. It's a nice weapon. So hitting for 3, and then 3 on the next turn, and then 4, yeah, that's really good. Now, given that, he ignores armor. Right, so I just need enough health to survive him. I'm gonna hit for 3, and then 3, and then 4. And then 4. Is that enough to kill him in 4 hits? 3, 3, 4, 4, 6, and 8, 14? No. So I probably want... Oh, no, it is with this, though. And plus I... Oh. Interesting. I gain... So it's 5. Yeah, so I definitely kill him... But I kill him in 3 hits. You'll understand in a second why I'm trying to figure this out. Because there's an advantage. Alright, well right now he kills me really fast. So we can't fight him right now. Let's go this way and see what's down. I'm trying to skip this for right now so I can get it later. There's a lot of things that I could find that would allow me to... it looks like I'm not going to find them, though. I might regret this. We can put an edge on our weapon. Let's look at that. On hit, gain 1 armor. On hit, gain 2 thorns and take 1 damage. Oh, geez. Let me think about this for a second. So the reason I'm considering this for so long is because once you have an edge on your weapon, you have to pay to replace it. So if I don't want either of these, I might just wait. I don't think, because my weapon is already growing, and I'm healing, I don't want to take additional damage. Because this essentially trades 1 of my health for 2 of their health on their next hit. No, I don't like that. And this... well, it's not bad for a tanky build. It's not good against the next boss, but I can already basically kill the next boss. You know what? Let's just go all in on this tanky thing. Unfortunately, this will make bears hit me harder, but I think I just kill the bears outright. There's another fortune teller up there. It's gonna be nighttime soon. I think I'll just... Well, if I rest at the campfire, that ends the night, so let's go this way first. Ooh, we have a combiner. Perfect. Okay, so let's grab this. We're gonna combine my redwood roasts. Now, I need to make sure that I don't die. So, the bear is not a great thing to attack right now. Let's go... Let's just make sure we stay close enough to the campfire. That'll be my backup plan, is just rest and heal there. I don't really want to fight this bear, but I might have to. I won't gain the armor until I hit him, and I pretty much one-shot him. Yeah, so we should be fine to attack the bear. Yeah, we just destroy him before he has a chance to hit. Okay, so the boss is on the way. I have time to kill this first, and then we go to the campfire, I think. This is gonna hurt a little bit. Oh no, it didn't, because I did the 2 hits first. Okay, so now we can't get anything else done. We'll just rest here. It's gonna restore 10 health, because it's half of my health that gets restored, and we should easily beat this boss. Okay, so we're at 18 health. Let's just play on 2 times speed. Eventually I'll crank this up to 3 times for the fights that we know we're gonna win. Yeah, we're scaling up pretty well. Unbearable. We'll have to see what the effect of that was. Okay, so... temporarily gains 3 attack if the player has no armor. Wow, my build completely counters that. Because so I hit him first, right? And I gain an armor. So every time he hits me, I've just gained an armor from my last hit, so I will never have no armor. I might be able to beat this guy really early on. Obviously we're not quite there yet, we need to build some more damage. Now that we beat our first boss, you see there's 3 more days, and we have 2 additional item slots. So you get the ability to gain more items as you sort of level up and progress through the game. Alright, now, didn't I use this guy? Why does he still show up? I'm very confused by that. Shouldn't he be grayed out, or did I definitely combined these. It was at a golem. It had to be at this golem. Wait, can you do it more than once? No, there's no way. That would be completely broken if you could keep going back and combine, or maybe they changed it so you can pay more at the same golem to combine more items? I don't know, we'll have to see how it works. So there's an item there, but that's pretty far out of my way. I think we're just going to explore new territory. We'll take this middle path and see what we can find. Obviously we need to fill a bunch of slots, so the ferry isn't a high priority. Let's go down this way. Yeah, we can grab this. Well, cherry bomb and combining, I mean... It's completely at odds with my build, but one thing I might do is, combine and then re-roll. Honestly, the frostbite trap is really powerful. When I get hurt, it halves their attack for 3 turns, which helps my sustain. Because I have essentially 2 heal. Well, 1.5 heal, because the health restores every other turn, and the armor restores every turn. Wounded. Yeah, I think we can get this and go with our sustain build. Because all we need to do is survive long enough to level this thing up. I think we have a winning run here. Let's just keep going. I can one-shot him, but he might have speed. We have enough daylight left to check this tower and see what's around. Okay, so we got items, we got a merchant, a couple items here. I think we will skip the merchant, because I don't have a ton of gold right now. We'll loop down and hit all these items. And then... I didn't hit this. I think these just got revealed too. Yeah, I didn't see the jewelry box. Yeah, I think I have a waypoint. Yeah, I have a waypoint unlocked there. So let's do a big loop, and then I'll jump to that waypoint and explore down here. Sounds good. I only have 8 health. So I wouldn't mind getting... Battle start, gain 3 thorns. Yeah, that's not sustain, that's just extra damage. This is sort of sustain. I'll grab this, we might end up replacing it. Now the wolf is gonna hit me a bunch, but we should be okay. Yeah. Gains 3 attack. Oh, only when I have 5 or less health. Okay. Battle start, restore health, or I could get a double item. Oh man, it's a tough choice. I don't want the wounded item because it only triggers when I go down, so this would help me start to heal up without needing campfires. This is obviously good for the duplicate. This is the greedy option, and I'm very greedy. I only have 7 health. I didn't need to find a campfire to rest at. Let's grab this. We can find more items too. Like there's another one up here somewhere. I think I'm gonna skip. Well, it just does health damage, right? I have 2 speed. That might be enough. Probably replace one of these junk items. Oh my goodness, a cherry bomb too. Another cracked whetstone. Wow. These just don't fit my build, unfortunately. So I need to keep these if I want to duplicate. If I'm not taking a duplicate here, then I'm taking this. Is this any good? Not really. And unfortunately, I mess up this duplicate. I might just not want any of these items. Well, I guess technically the cherry bomb is better than the cracked whetstone. Because this just gives me 2 attack, whereas this actually deals the damage before the battle even starts. Well, that's not that great either, now that I think about it, because I actually want to get that first strike in. This helps me against speedy enemies, though, in theory. Yeah, I don't know, let's try it. I think I wanted to go over here. Alright, let's see what this Raven does. So he has how much speed? 3. So he does hit me and get... Yeah, because I didn't quite deal the damage I needed to. So he took 2 of my gold, and I only got 1 back. So that was a net loss. Did heal 1 though, so... And there's another Raven. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with this. Where was that? Now I'm confused as to where I was supposed to go. At least we heal 1, so we're paying 1 gold to heal from these guys. Let me just take a look at the items that are around. We've got the fairy, we've got the jewelry. I'm pretty sure I already... No, this is oil, right? I definitely didn't apply oil yet. Okay, let's go do that. So we have speed oil, armor oil, and attack oil. I think attack oil is by far the most powerful. This just permanently increases your attack. This only blocks 1 damage total. And the speed is not bad, it's just, it can help me save. Yeah, I think I just want to take the attack oil now. We'll get the speed oil next. You can apply more than 1 to the item. Okay. Since I have full item slots and I'm starting to get pretty powerful, I should start thinking about when I can take this boss on. So the reason I'm thinking about this is it's kind of hidden away in the menu here, but you always have the option to fight the boss, which preserves this time, but also allows you to go ahead and start filling the other slots. It's an incredibly powerful thing that's not really that well explained, so it's like required knowledge, pretty much, to have really good, strong runs. Unless they've changed it. It's possible that they've changed that, but I don't think so. So we have a couple of choices here. We can go to the jewelry and try to go all the way back up here to grab... just to see if the combiner works. I think we're going to skip all of that and we're going to go straight for this waypoint, though. Just look for another combiner. Yeah, let's do that. Did that use up? I don't think that used up any time. That's another... No, that's an edge. Okay. Well, we'll check it out. Just on the off chance that it's something amazing that I'd be willing to pay for. On hit, restore 1 health, so that would be slightly preferable to the armor one, but not enough to pay 10 gold for. Just because I have such a large... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Certainly against this boss, I want the armor anyway, so... we could go check out the merchant. I think we'll just keep heading down. Okay, so now we're at a place where we could actually pick up a new item. We have 8 out of 26 health. That's not gonna cut it. Alright, so... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to find something better. Let's see what we got. No. That's actually really good. This gives me some additional sustain with speed. So I can keep my leather gloves and potentially get some other speed items. I like this as well. So I think we'll ditch the cherry bombs. Those don't really fit with my build. And now we can actually heal from fighting things. We got a little bit of time left here. Since we're going to get rid of this anyway, I'll go ahead and check this chest. We get another roast. Exposed, gain 3 armor. We don't want to lose speed. We don't want this, so we're going to take the roast. You can, technically, combine 2 roasts and then combine 2 golden items to get a diamond item, I think. It's fairly rare, but it could happen this run. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of the cherry bomb, just get extra health. Now I really need to find a campfire, actually. I think you can rest at your home, though, right? Yeah, let's just go home and rest there. I think I can make it there in time. It's gonna be close. Emerald green. It's probably for having 30 or more health, I would guess. 30 or more total health. I don't think I'm gonna make it, actually. We probably heal, like, 3 health every time we fight. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're not gonna go rest. Now. Yeah, I'll try this, just to see what it is. Tough call. Getting 6 freeze on the enemy when I get wounded is really nice. Leather vest is good for the healing from this, though, so I think we'll take the leather vest. I think we pass on the freeze thing. For now. This gives a little bit of speed, so that's going to be an additional healing opportunity. Okay, let's keep going down here. Oh, I really need a combiner guy. Oh my goodness. Crazy. That's kind of the same. So this gives me more total health, this gives me more healing opportunity. I'm talking about replacing this redwood roast, because I definitely want to keep this to heal with. Oh, I could just replace this. This isn't that great of an item. I'd rather have the... Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about the armor. Let's get the total health amount. That way, maybe tonight we can collect her. We're having 3 of the same item, I'm guessing. I really want to beat the boss first, then go collect these items. There's a campfire here, so we can rest. Let's fight some enemies. We should heal from fighting the wolves. Let's see, so I heal from that, and then I would sleep. I think we don't have enough time for that. Let's go grab, I think we'll take this chest. Oh my goodness. So many choices. Well, clearly we're going to take the roast and go for the ultimate item here. Alright, now we just need to find more of those combiner guys. Let's go get this waypoint. We can, I'm starting to worry about my health. I really hope I don't ruin this boss fight by being too greedy. Temporarily gains 3 attack if the player has no armor, so that's never going to be an issue. So he's going to deal 3 per turn. I have to get through 40 health, but I start out dealing 4 damage, so it's going to take me minimum... It's going to take me less than 10 turns, clearly. And it's going to take him at 3 per turn. With all my healing that I'm getting, I think I can probably beat him now. I could calculate it out. Or I could just go down and use the campfire and play it safe. I think what we'll do is we'll just fight a few more enemies to get some more health. That should kind of solve our issue. And then we eventually want to go back this way to grab these 2 items, but that'll be after we beat the boss. Let's check this out. Battle start, gain 1 additional strike. This is every other turn, not every other strike. Nope. We are not paying to replace our edge. So it looks like we're not going to actually use the ability to fight the boss early on this run. We just go camp. I think that's what I'll do. An additional attack for -1 speed. That guy has 0 speed. Battle start, gain 2 attack and take 3 damage. That's actually pretty good too. -2 health, 5 armor. I think this is the most tempting item. This accelerates my timetable for killing this guy. Maybe we, yeah, I think we're gonna sacrifice the saffron feather. We're gonna end up changing our build up a bit after this boss, I think. Okay, so we should have enough time to go sleep, and that'll get our health up to full. We're only restoring a little bit from fighting now. If I don't make the campfire, this might be close. But I do start with, what, 5 attack now, essentially? Looks like my health actually went down on that fight. Yeah, we have enough time to go camp. This will be fine. Okay, so we're gonna rest here. We should easily defeat the boss with all this health. Very unusual playthrough compared to what I typically did in the, So he has 6 attack right now. I hit him, gain an armor, it goes back down to 3. And he hits me, removes it, goes back up to 6. But he's still only dealing 3 each turn. Perfect. Alright, let's just fast forward through this. Yeah, he's not really able to touch me that much. I have a lot of health. Timber for killing that guy. Okay, so we got another chest there and another one there. Where's the nearest waypoint? There. Well, we got 2 chests here in this direction. Let's see what our new enemy is. Okay, so this is the final fight, as far as I know. 7 attack, 50 health, 3 speed. Okay, well, we just need to get the best build we can possibly get by then. So, we'll see what we can do. Might start speeding up these smaller fights to level 3. Loose change I'm not interested in. That definitely not. I mean, I might still have this enough to gain a couple of gold. Gonna get replaced. Oh, he actually does a lot of damage while I have armor. Oops. We're down to 3 health. Okay, so we actually have to be really careful with this next little bit. The wolf will probably kill me. We have enough daylight to go grab this and turn around. Or keep going, I guess. Exposed, gain 3 armor. Not that. This takes away all my speed, which I'm not a big fan of. I guess we'll just grab this for now. Not too thrilled about my current situation. I need to find a camp. There's a campfire there, so if we can get there without passing this wolf, we can just heal tonight. Oh, we got our saffron feather back. Yeah, let's do that. I could also do the frostbite trap. But we need some sustain for the next few days. So we're clearly going to take this instead of the... We don't care about the cherry bomb. And we have 2 speed, so we'll get a little bit of healing from this during fights too. Okay. So yeah, let's go around the wolf. I'm in very bad shape right now. Leather vest gives some armor. Huh. Battle start, gain 2 freeze. Oh. Oh, I completely misunderstood this. This freezes me, so my attack is halved. Wait, can I do some sort of insane synergy with this? If this knocks my attack down, but then it goes up, then when the half goes off, do I gain double stacks? I have to try this. So in that case, I would get rid of, what, this? Or just the loose change, I guess? I just have to make sure I don't die doing something silly here. This does give me a lot of armor, but it also makes it so that I can't kill things very quickly. We're gonna try this. Now there is a wolf there. The wolf does extra damage when I have low health. Below 5 health, which I do. So I think we have to look for something else. I could go kill this raven. I could jump to another waypoint if I have one unlocked. This one is right in the middle of the map, so that's no good. Looks like I never unlocked a waypoint up here. That's unfortunate. Could explore this area. I'm not thrilled with the situation I've gotten myself into. I guess I could just try to sneak through here. I think we're gonna have to. This could go very poorly for me. Oh wait, where am I? No, I'm in the wrong place for that. I don't know what I was thinking. It's about to be night, so that guy would chase me, that guy would chase me, that guy would chase me. I think I need to go to a different waypoint. Because I'm just in a bad position here. We can go here. Those are both wolves too. So I guess we go here and we either go up or we go down this way. There's a fortune teller. Bear is also bad for me. What a weird playthrough. Well, I gotta avoid that wolf. Let's see what we get here. Featherweight. Frostbite trap when you're wounded. None of this is good. This is all junk. I guess I could take the leather vest in an attempt to survive longer. In the event that I have to get into a fight. I could ditch the ruby crown. Oh yeah, let me see how this works. It's, battle start, gain 2 freeze. This is innate. Do I have any other battle start, turn start? Okay, so it doesn't really matter what the order is. I think I'll grab this for the extra speed. It'll give me 2 extra speed, which will allow me to have the first strike. Yeah, we're gonna ditch the extra attack. I still don't want to risk the wolf. We're close enough to this campfire. Maybe we just go sleep. Let's see what this is. I can't. Yeah, let's play it safe. Just go rest here. We're not going to lose much time. Oh, it only restores 10 health. Oh, interesting. I thought it was half your health. It's okay. So now we have 10 health. Now, let's go fight this guy, and we'll probably hit the Raven, hit this waypoint. Yeah, we got a couple of things to do. Could also check out the merchant. Where was that fortune teller? Down here? Where's the waypoint? There and there. Okay, let's go hit this waypoint first so I have another place I can travel if I need to. Okay, so he gains 4 attack when I have 5 or less health. Looks like I'm getting a lot of healing now. Yeah, I should heal up to full now, just from ordinary fights, and then we can reset our items. I still need to find a bunch of combiners. So that would imply going to the fortune teller is the best idea. Unless there's only one combiner on the map now. Okay, we're close enough to this merchant that I think we should just check in now. See what kind of good stuff we can get. Thorn Ring, don't care about. Explosive Surprise. Okay. Battle start. If you have 0 base armor, restore health to full. So this is giving 8 armor, and this is giving 2. It's a bit late to transition into this. Exposed, gains 7 armor. Wow. 7 attack and gain 3 freeze at the start of the battle. It's kind of insane. I think we're going to stick with my scaling build, though. This takes up a whole slot, though. Yeah, I think I want the ongoing healing, because that also helps me during the fights. I think we want none of this, so let's try a reroll. We could still find some really good stuff. If your health is full, gain 5 armor. Oh yeah, this is great. Whenever you restore health. So I'm restoring health here. I'm restoring health when I, every other turn I attack. This gives me a ton of sustain. Whenever you gain speed, also gain an equal amount of armor. This is the item I was talking about for the very first run when I had all that speed. If I had found this, that would have easily been a winning run, because I had all that first hit stuff and I would have hit for like 6 3 times on the first turn. Gaining 2 additional strikes when I get wounded is actually really strong too. Because by the time I get wounded, I'm gonna have powered up, and then this powers me up even more. Okay, so we're definitely getting this. Yeah, and it also synergizes with this. We might, since we haven't found enough combiner guys... I can ditch the leather vest. Yeah, that's clearly not needed. So let's take this for the extra healing. And then I think I also want to pick up this Swift Strike Gauntlet eventually. So I need to get some more gold for that. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to be able to make the combining thing work. We'll probably, since these give speed, I'll probably get rid of the Redwood roasts, unfortunately. Although, I don't know, I've got a lot of... Battle start, gain 2 freeze. Oh, I need to do a test on this. I need to see if this actually... If this doesn't stack, like if this doesn't have synergy, then I'll probably just ditch this and keep the health items instead. Alright, so I can come back to this waypoint whenever I want to get that item. Let's go down here and kill this guy. I want to watch this on slow. So, 2 freeze. Attack is 2 now. Oh, you know what I just realized? Attack goes back up to 4. And then it goes up to 5. Okay, so it doesn't look like it works for some reason. I'm a little confused. I have 3 attack, including the one from the oil. So I gain free stacks at battle start. That immediately brings me down to either 2 or 1. It probably just brought me down to 2, and that's why it didn't work. I don't know, this might not work anyway, just the way it's worded. Your attack is halved as long as you have free stacks. So that's probably applied after the effects of anything else anyway. I think we end up getting rid of this if we can find better items. Yeah, and we keep the high health because we're healing a ton. Okay, so let's see. Do we want to jump to another waypoint? We've got the fortune teller here. That could allow me to combine items. I got plenty of time. We're going to jump back here eventually to get that. So I think we will jump here, grab the fortune teller. Actually, are we close? No, we're not close enough. Yeah, let's go here. Go this way. Keep an eye on where that fortune teller is, right there. Or crystal ball, I guess I should say. Still calling it by the old terminology. Okay, and this is the combiner guy. We definitely want him. Okay, so there's one down there near the waypoint. I guess we could do that first. Let's see. I want to see what this is first. Let's increase the speed on these. Yeah, so it looks like I went down to 2, and then I go back up to 4 before it increases. I'm confused about that. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to get rid of that item. Even if it does give me a very small bonus, I think it's only like 1 attack, and it takes up too much space. And it hurts my early damage, so not really worth it, considering I start with essentially 4 attack on the first turn. Okay, that's a bear. Is it worth getting the gold? Yeah, probably. Just for 2 little steps. Okay, let's speed this up. I don't need to watch these battles anymore. Okay, and then we're gonna go to here. And we're gonna head this way. No, we're not gonna replace our edge. Really like the edge we have on here. Yeah, this thing is super powerful. If I can find more items that restore health too before we get out of here, we're gonna have an insanely powerful build. I think we just go straight there. I'll find out what this is later. Go ahead and kill this wolf. Yeah, we have a really strong build. Yeah, just go straight there. Then we can unlock more slots for more items. I think it doesn't really matter whether I combine these or these, but the idea of having the diamond item is attractive, so let's combine these. And then I want to see... Wait, can I just keep doing this? No. No, that's broken. It used to be only 1 per time you found him. No, that's absolutely broken. Way too powerful. I'm gonna be able to easily cruise through this game now. That is... no. Absolutely not. Look at this. So I could have just combined these all along and then found the extra items. No, terrible, terrible idea for them to do that. It's just way, way, way too powerful to be able to do that. So now I have 3 free slots. Yeah, if I had known that earlier on, we could already have, like, an insane build. I'll show you in... It'll probably be next episode, because this one is already over an hour long. I mean, certainly we'll finish this episode, but I'll show you how crazy broken this is next episode. I don't even need luck. Like, we'll just... I mean, I need to survive the first boss, I guess, but you'll see. This is not right. I guess we'll just we were gonna go back to the merchant, right? Is there anybody? Well, there's a merchant up here. Let me just see. Is this the merchant? That's the merchant that has the thing. So I guess we go to this merchant first, just to see what's available. What's the thing I'm getting? It's the one that when I get wounded, I get 2 additional strikes or something. Which just powers me up even more. I mean, that's not bad. Wait. That's nuts. Wait, this is insane. How can they... They must have upped the difficulty of the later enemies, because these items are way too powerful. Turns start if you have no armor. So, the times that I gain armor... Let me just see what these do. Whenever you restore 3 or more health. So I'm guessing that won't trigger if I do 2 and then 1. It would have to be 3 at once. Okay. I mean, this stone stake is even kind of tempting. We have enough gold, though, to buy the ice tomb, which looks like it's on sale, and also get the other merchant item. So I think I'm just going to do that to start to fill out my slots. Because we have a lot of slots to fill. Yeah, it's going to be way overkill for me to try to min-max this build anymore from here. This is just insane. Like, this is so strong. Because every time he hits me, it's going to remove the armor I got from that, and then I'm going to get 3 armor... Oh. Oh, sorry. I get frozen. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So in order to get the armor, I have to get frozen. Okay, this is not quite as strong as I thought, but it's still pretty good for a regen build like mine. So my attack will be halved, which means this will still grow, it'll just grow very slowly. Interestingly, this kind of takes away the downside of this, because I'll just always have freeze on me. So it's gonna make my... I gotta think about this for a second, sorry. Here's the... Here's the key to the whole thing. This is gonna block 3 of his damage per turn. So he's gonna go down to 4 damage per turn. Plus, I'm healing... I don't heal forever from this. But I'm healing essentially 1 damage per turn between these 2 items. So that's going to bring him down to 3 damage per turn, which means it's going to take him like 12 turns or something like that to kill me. And in 12 turns, my damage is going to scale up 6 times. So I'm going to end up dealing 9 or 10. But it'll be halved, so it'll be 5. I don't know, maybe it's just not worth it. Because the... Yeah, I think I get rid of this and I don't buy this. Maybe we do another restock. Now let's just go buy the other item. Yeah. Okay. Sorry that took so long. Took me a second to figure out what was going on there. Okay, so let's go buy this other item and start exploring some more areas. We're gonna be in great shape here. I just need to go ahead and get this. This is gonna give me the 2 additional strikes when I'm wounded. Yeah, when my health drops to 50% or lower for the first time. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and find some more items. Another combiner guy. I don't understand the point of having so many of those on the map if you can use them infinitely. Another edge for our weapon. Very, well... if I get one that restores health, it might actually be worth it. Let's take this guy out real quick. Uh-oh. Yeah, he has healing, but we eventually outscale him. On hit, deal 1. On hit, restore 1 health. So this is actually a really big upgrade for me over the gain 1 armor. because it'll give me not only, yeah, it'll essentially double the effectiveness of the current edge I have on there. Because this gives me 1 armor, but this gives me 1 health and then another health from the Sanguine Rose. Well, it's 10. I don't think we're that near any waypoints. We don't have that much time left. We'll just kind of hang around here in case we get enough money. But we basically just need to fill out our remaining item slots. Because I got so many empty slots thanks to the combining of items. And I actually kind of want to get rid of this before we go up against the boss, so I need to find some items. Oh wait, we might not... Can I just ditch it? Would it be better to ditch it? It gives me 8 armor. I'm gonna feel really foolish if we somehow lose this fight. It entirely blocks one of his attacks. Oh, I'm gonna get the 2 extra strikes from this. Yeah, I should be fine. And we're gonna be healing. Yeah, I'm not that concerned. This might actually be worth it to just hang on to now because it's gonna block a little bit more than one of his full attacks, and it's only gonna nullify essentially one of my attacks, but I get to keep powering up during that time. Yeah, it's just not worth it to rush trying to get rid of it, I guess. Now, I would like to get one more item. I'm missing 2 items. If I had known how the golem worked, we wouldn't be stuck in this position, but it looks like, yeah, okay, we're fighting. Alright, well, it's gonna be funny if I beat this guy with only 6 items, but this is gonna be the end of the video, I think, regardless of whether we win or lose. I didn't calculate it out, but I'm guessing we'll be okay. Yeah, we're already up to 5 attack. He's just now starting to deal damage to us, and we're still healing. I don't know. It's a little close. Closer than I'd like. That's what happens when you have 2 empty slots, I guess. So, it still takes him... Yeah, we're good. It still takes him 2 hits to get me, and we're almost done. Because I got those 2 extra strikes. I forgot about that. Behold my true form. Oh yeah, this is just a thing you test yourself against, I guess. Wait. He actually has a health limit now? So in the demo, it was... How did it work? Yeah, you just kept fighting until your health ran out, and then your score was however much you dealt to him. But we should be able to deal 100 health easy if he only gains 1 attack per turn. Let's run it on... Yeah, let's just do 3 times. Yeah, we'll start chipping away at him, and... Unfortunately, I think I wasted some of my early healing. Did I? Oh, he actually beat me. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, with 2 more items, it would have been easy. I'm gonna chalk that up to the fact that I didn't know how the golem worked. Obviously, we would be very easy on... Okay, so Woodland Horror, this is win against Leshen, and... Iron Transfusion. Gain 2 armor and lose 1 health. Okay. Alright, before we end this, let's take a look. I got a Woodcutter's Axe for win against the Treant. Gain 2 attack for each empty equipment slot. That's kind of an early game item. Bramble Buckler. Convert 1 armor to 2 thorns. Okay. For Razor Claw. Got a lot of badges of them. 3 copies of the same item. Okay, what did we get? Oh, interesting. Freezing Edge. So this is one you can apply at an anvil. Give the enemy 3 freeze. Okay. Gain max health equal to your base armor. From starting a battle with 30 or more max health. Okay. Let's go to the main menu. Yeah, it's too bad I didn't beat that guy on my first try. Hopefully we'll get it next episode. Let's go to the compendium. Okay, so now I can see these, I guess. Win against Razor Tusk Hog. Defeat a boss after starting the battle with less than 50% health. Interesting. Win a battle with 1 health remaining. That'll probably happen by chance at some point. Or I can try to time it out. Looks like we need to just earn more random achievements to get more information about stuff. And we've got the swampland. I don't know how we... I guess if we beat that guy, maybe we get to go to the swampland? I don't know how it works. Here's a compendium of all the items. There's item sets. I gotta remember how this works. Yeah, if you get like certain sets of items, it unlocks a special buff. It's a sort of like a set bonus from old school RPGs. Boss list. Okay, so it's just showing the ones I've seen. Alright, well that is He Is Coming. Next time we'll do another run and see if we can beat that woodland abomination, and I'm also going to show you guys just how insanely powerful the craftsman golem, I forget what he's called, is, but yeah, being able to just combine as many items as you want is completely broken. I feel quite confident in saying that. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.